Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Mackenzie and I would love if you stick around. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm so pumped for today's video because it is actually a collaboration with Jambu. Thank you guys for sponsoring today's video. If you guys did not know, I'm currently a freshman at Kent State University, which is in Kent, Ohio, also known as right in the snow belt. We do receive the lake effect, so it's super cold here. We do get a decent amount of snow. And it's definitely a change of pace. I am originally from Maryland, and while we do get snow in Maryland, we get off of school for like 2 inches of snow, which is very, very different than how it is here. It's currently -1 degrees outside and it is snowing, so definitely a change of pace. I'm getting used to it as someone who is a fashion major. Staying trendy and cute and looking put together while layering up for the cold is something very important to me, and today I am so excited to be sharing some winter boot styles from Jambu, as well as giving you guys some outfit ideas and tips on how to stay warm while it is freezing outside. So without further ado, let's hop right on in. So Jambu has tons of different styles of shoes. I think that they do winter weather shoes the best, and I've got 5 pairs to share with you today. The first being the Calgarys. I love these. They are my second favorite pair of shoes that they sent over. I'll show you my first next, but I wanted to talk about these ones first because they're definitely the pair that I have worn the most so far. I've only had the shoes for about 2 weeks now, but I think they are fantastic and I keep wearing this pair, and I'll tell you why. So I know a lot of companies have done their own version of the LL Bean duck boot, bean boot, whatever, and I actually have a pair and I hate wearing them. They rub the back of my foot so bad and it irritates them when I walk for long distance. While they are great in the slush, they're not the most comfortable, which is not practical for me on a day when I have classes and I'm outside, it's cold outside, and I have to walk 5+ miles. Prior to coming to college, I swore to my dad that I would never be caught dead in a pair of snow boots. I guess in my brain when I heard the word snow boot, I associated it with like a clunky, ugly, outdated shoe, and that's totally not the case. There are plenty of different options out there, so even if you are the trendiest of trendy people, I promise there's a snow boot option for you, and that's why these really caught my eye. I love animal print. It's very rare that I'm not wearing some sort of animal print, and so these snakeskin ones, I saw them and I was like, I have to have these. I like that they have a black rubber part, but they are navy on the bottom, which is awesome. I have a hard time mixing navy and black sometimes, so I think that the shoe mixing these colors together makes them really, really easy to style. They do lace up really nicely, and these have like a really soft inner lining of fuzz. It's not fur, like that's not what I want to call it, but the interior is lined with this really soft material. It's also on the sole of the shoe, so your foot does stay warm. My biggest concern with getting rubber boots is that your toes like freeze. I've had that problem so many times. It's why I hardly ever wear my Hunters anymore, but I found that because of this like inner lining, my foot actually stays totally warm, which is great, and it has that material along the heel as well, so these do not rub my heel the same way. If you do go to school somewhere cold, like here, I know that yesterday we had a bunch of day parties and everyone dresses in snow boots, their parka, hats, gloves and stuff, and I wore these and they looked absolutely perfect for the occasion. Like, they're cute, they're trendy, but obviously they're practical. You can stand outside in the snow for hours, and I got tons of compliments on these, so definitely grab these. So I always recommend layering. I prefer to start off with a solid black base layer. I think a black turtleneck bodysuit is awesome. It tucks really nicely into just plain black leggings. This provides an extra layer, and then you can throw on whatever you want over top. I'm wearing a little jogger set here. I know when it's cold, people love to just chill out, bum out. A jogger set is super, super cute, easy to wear, and it's obviously very relevant if you're a college student. Throw on your parka and some earmuffs if you don't want to mess up your hair, and you've got an awesome look. So without a doubt, my favorite pair of the bunch is this pair right here. These are the Ediths, and I love these. If you live in the North or the Midwest, I'm sure you've seen this style boot hundreds of different times. I think bloggers did a really good job of making this style snow boot just absolutely blow up. And I think that this was the shoe, the style of shoe that kind of changed the stigma around snow boots being ugly. I definitely would wear these every day if I could, because that's how darn cute they are. These are awesome if you do get a lot of snow where you are, or you have like a long period of time outside. I would definitely recommend going with a shoe that is a little bit taller. I'm gonna put these on so you can see. They hit like in between your knee and your ankle, so just that mid height, that is perfect. These are so comfortable, and that's what I love about them. They have that same little nice warm interior, and then this like longer fur is only around the top, so your foot's not going to overheat while wearing these. I know a lot of people have questions that if they wear a shoe like this to walk to class, then they worry that when they get to class their foot will be like sweating. That's not the case. This fur is only at the top for like fun decor. This does lace up the entire way. These are real laces, so if you need to make them tighter around your calf, you definitely can. I have pretty tiny calves and these fit perfect. It's not like there's a lot of room happening there where like wind can get into your foot, which is great. Again, a really awesome rubber sole, and I just love these. All of my roommates have a pair of this style snow boot. In fact, both of my suite mates have the exact same pair of Jambu boots. They just have them in different colors. This style comes in 3 different colors. It comes in a tan, a gray, and a black. I have the gray here just because I thought the gray could go with black and it could go with tan. Like, I think gray can really go with anything, and I wanted a universal shoe that would take me through the entire winter here. So these definitely are going to do the trick. My friend Sophie said that tights were a lifesaver for her last year to layer underneath jeans. They're super thin and easy to throw on. Start off with a solid white long sleeve shirt, and you can just layer a turtleneck sweater over top. I love faux fur because it does provide an extra layer of warmth. Even though it's faux, I really think it does the trick, and a vest is a great thing to throw on over a sweater, but underneath your jacket. It's not too much where you feel confined in your jacket, and a puffball beanie is perfect. The next pair of boots is called the Spruce, and I think these are just like the cutest little shoe. This is a great spin off of your classic duck boot because they are Chelsea style. I like that they're more of like a bootie instead of an actual boot. I know that these are like almost out of stock, so if you want these, run and grab them while you can because they are running low in stock. I mean, just look at them. They're so cute. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want them. These come in a few different colors. I got the classic blue, navy blue, because I don't know, I love the original navy blue duck boots, and I thought that these would be so cute. There's no zipper or laces to get these on and off. This part of the shoe, the Chelsea style, is actually elastic, which makes this really easy to get on and off your foot. And then this one is lined with a little bit of off-white fur. So again, these are really, really soft. I will say these are a little bit wider on my ankle. I have a pretty tiny calf and ankle, so these are a little bit wider, but I think with a like thicker sock, these work totally fine. I would not recommend sizing up in any of these shoes. I know a lot of people, when they're buying cold weather boots, winter weather shoes, think that they should size up because they will be wearing a thicker sock. You don't need to size up in any of these. I'm between 7.5, 8 usually. But 7.5 is more for like sandals and stuff. I typically always get an 8 in boots and booties, and all of these fit me like an absolute glove. I've worn thicker socks with them just to see how they are, and I definitely think that they are true to size through and through. These are great if you just like want something to slip on and go. Like, these are definitely gonna be my go-to shoe if I have to go run and pick up my mail. I just want to grab something to eat. I'm running to pick up a friend, like something like that, because they don't have laces, so they're really easy to slip on and off. I totally understand just wanting to wear jeans and a sweater to class. You don't always have to layer something underneath. Sometimes you can just layer over top. If you don't want to wear a parka and just want to wear like a simple bomber coat, a teddy coat, something like that, try layering 2 of them. It's not as uncomfortable as you may think. I actually think that it works really well together, layering a teddy with something corduroy like I have on here. A matching beanie is always my go-to to pair with my shoes. The next style shoe I have is called the Rainy, and they're really similar to the Ediths. They just don't have as much fur and they are a little bit shorter. That's why I love these, is because I think this boot is if you're like having an intense storm, like if it's gonna be snowing while you're going to class, you should wear something like this. But if you're just like kind of trudging through a day of snow, I think this is a great shoe. They are just like that mid height, which is perfect. They're more of like your classic everyday. These do have the same like off-white lining on the inside, but right around the rim of the shoe it's a lot thicker and warmer. I think it's more plush, so it really does keep that part of your leg warm, and it keeps the wind from getting into your foot, which is the best because, like I said, rubber can make your toes cold, at least in my previous experiences. These lace up all the way. I know these come in a couple of different colors. I just got the classic tan with a brown sole. No, brown toe box. Is that what this is called? Just because, I don't know, I thought they'd be fun. I didn't want the same color in obviously all of the styles. I would say most people on campus have a tall boot like the Edith, and then they have a shorter style, either more like this or something like this for those in-between days. Those are, if I had to say you need 2 pairs of snow boots for school, I would pick the tall and then one of these shorter mid-ish styles, just to really get you through those cold days. Here I am starting off with that same black base layer. I just really think this is an essential, and it's a really easy way to stay warm and comfortable. Surprisingly, if you find the right leggings, mine are from 90 Degree, you can fit a pair underneath of your jeans. Obviously this isn't for every day, but if it really is cold outside and you have no other choice, that's awesome. And then a floor length coat is perfect. I mean, you don't obviously have to wear your parka every day. I've got floor length faux fur here, and it's just a fun way to dress up for the cold. Okay, and the last style I have is called the Brunswick. These are really similar to the kind of snow boots I feel like I'm used to seeing. I feel like my mom has had a pair of shoes that look similar to this, and I think this is just a really classic style. I got these in the black because I wanted like just a really sleek option, something that didn't look as much snow booty, you know, that's honestly just like a boot that's gonna keep your foot warmer, that isn't necessarily like I'm waking up and I'm putting on snow boots today, you know. So I thought these would be perfect. They have a little bit of a square toe box than the other pairs, and they are a little bit narrower. I still think they have a great fit to them. I have a really narrow foot, so that doesn't bother me either way. I like that these have a little bit of like shiny, almost leatherish right here, and then it moves into, suede is not the word, like that's not what it is, but it feels like it and it almost looks like it. And then it does have fur. It doesn't have as much fur lining the top of it, but it definitely has it throughout the whole shoe. It's like that thicker fur for most of the shoe, and it's really, really heavy right there in the tongue of the shoe, which I think is great because these are something that's actually going to keep your foot super warm. I think with an all black outfit with sweater and jeans, joggers and a hoodie, if you're just throwing something on to go to class, this is a really great option. It's mindless. You can just put it on and you look cute, you look put together, and yet it's going to be practical for you. I'm switching things up for this time around. I have a pair of fleece lined leggings from 90 Degree by Reflex, and these are lifesavers. They are super warm and they're meant to be worn as a cold gear base layer. I'm actually layering cashmere over top. Cashmere is a great thing to reach for because it's so warm and cozy that it does just the trick. If you just want to wear all black, that's awesome. Throw on a couple of winter accessories. They really do pull your outfit together. I find that accessorizing with scarves, hats, gloves, earmuffs, things like that really transform your winter weather look and make it look like you're not wearing the same thing every single day. I popped on a cute little white statement coat to finish off this look, and it's perfect. Alright everyone, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you guys want me to do more videos like this where I share how to dress appropriately for your climate and just like sharing some colder options in general, I feel like not a ton of YouTubers talk about it, so if that's something you want to see more of, be sure to let me know. If you guys want to get 15% off your purchase at Jambu, you can use my code STYLEBYMCKENZ. I'll leave it here, and all the links to the shoes that I shared today in the description bar below so you guys can shop. Thank you so much for stopping by, and to Jambu for sponsoring today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.